At 12:30 p.m. on November 22, 1963, the world changed irrevocably. In a moment, the vibrant and hopeful presidency of John F. Kennedy was cut tragically short on the streets of Dallas, Texas. This event not only shook the United States, but also the entire global community, leaving a permanent scar on the American psyche. The assassination of JFK remains one of the most pivotal moments in American history, shrouded in mystery, controversy, and an enduring quest for the truth. Pause 3S. Before that fateful day in Dallas, America was a nation in motion, bustling with the energy of post-war optimism and the dynamic leadership of President Kennedy. The early 1960s were marked by significant social and economic growth, technological innovation, and a cultural shift towards modernity. As the youngest president ever elected, Kennedy represented a new era of American politics, youthful, energetic, and forward-thinking. This scene sets the stage for understanding the profound impact of his loss, reflecting on the vibrant life of a nation under his leadership and the abrupt halt it faced on November 22, 1963. John F. Kennedy wasn't just a president, he was a cultural icon. His vision, charisma, and vitality resonated deeply with the American public and inspired a sense of optimism and possibility. Known for his eloquent speeches and progressive policies, Kennedy symbolized a new frontier for America, promising technological advances and civil rights achievements. His presidency, though tragically short, was marked by significant events such as the Cuban Missile Crisis and the initiation of the Apollo space program. These actions not only defined his administration, but also his commitment to bold and ambitious national goals. Kennedy's impact extended beyond the borders of the United States, as he became a symbol of hope and freedom for people around the world. His global influence was evident in his advocacy for peace and understanding among nations, making his premature death even more consequential. Pause 3S. As the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy was more than a leader. He was a visionary. His agenda, known as the New Frontier, sought to ignite the nation's pioneering spirit and propel the United States into a new era of prosperity and innovation. Kennedy's focus on science and technology led to the bold declaration that America would send a man to the moon before the decade's end, sparking a surge in national pride and technological ambition. Domestically, he pushed for civil rights reforms and equal opportunities for all Americans, challenging the status quo and seeking to end racial injustices. His economic policies aimed at boosting the economy through increased aid to education, healthcare, and urban renewal. Each initiative reflected Kennedy's overarching vision, a country united and strong, with liberty and justice at the forefront. His persuasive speeches rallied support from citizens and lawmakers alike, setting the stage for a transformative era in American history. November 22, 1963, was meant to be a day of celebration and unity in Dallas, Texas. President Kennedy, accompanied by his wife Jacqueline and Texas Governor John Connally, embarked on a political trip aiming to mend factions within the Texas Democratic Party. The city was buzzing with excitement and anticipation, with thousands lining the streets to catch a glimpse of the young president. The motorcade route through Dallas, which included a pass through Dealey Plaza, was heavily publicized. Security was tight, but the open-top limousine in which JFK rode was a sign of the times, an era less cynical, perhaps, than today. The atmosphere was electric, filled with cheers and the flashing of cameras. Little did the onlookers know these moments of joy would soon turn to chaos and despair, marking a pivotal moment in American history. Pause 3 says. As the motorcade continued its journey through the heart of Dallas, the air was thick with a mix of jubilation and an almost palpable sense of history in the making. Citizens of all ages, backgrounds, and beliefs had gathered, united in a moment of national pride. Cameras clicked and children waved, capturing what was meant to be a beautiful chapter in the story of America. In the midst of this celebration, few could sense the impending tragedy that would soon unfold. This scene, a stark juxtaposition to the chaos that would follow, serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of peace. It was the calm before the storm, a brief interlude of hope and unity before the shots that would echo through the annals of American history. At Dealey Plaza, the unthinkable happened. As the presidential motorcade passed the Texas School Book Depository, gunshots shattered the air, striking Kennedy and plunging the scene into turmoil. The president was hit, and his limousine sped off to Parkland Memorial Hospital. The impact of these shots was immediate and devastating. The nation watched in horror as television networks broadcast the events live. The footage of Kennedy's assassination would be analyzed and reanalyzed in the years to come, becoming a crucial piece of historical evidence. The assassination not only claimed the life of John F. Kennedy, but also marked the loss of innocence for many Americans. The event left the nation in mourning and disbelief, struggling to make sense of the violence that had unfolded. Pause 3S. As the nation grappled with the shock of President Kennedy's assassination, chaos enveloped Dealey Plaza. Bystanders screamed and ducked for cover, unsure from where the shots had originated. Police and Secret Service agents sprang into action, cordoning off the area and rushing to aid the critically wounded president. Amid the confusion, law enforcement began a frantic search for the shooter, combing through nearby buildings and interviewing witnesses. The immediate response was a blend of precision and panic, showcasing both the vulnerability and the resilience of a country under attack. This scene of chaos and bravery was the somber prelude to a long journey of grief and investigation that would grip the United States for decades. Lee Harvey Oswald, a former U.S. Marine who had defected to the Soviet Union and then returned to America, was quickly apprehended on charges of assassinating President Kennedy. Oswald's background and communist sympathies fueled myriad speculations and theories about his motives and whether he acted alone or was part of a larger conspiracy. 2 days after the assassination, while being transferred between jail facilities, Oswald was fatally shot by Dallas nightclub owner Jack Ruby. This, captured live on television, added another layer of complexity and drama to the case, spawning further suspicions and conspiracy theories. Oswald's murder left many questions unanswered and made the task of understanding his motives and potential accomplices infinitely more challenging. The chaotic sequence of events raised doubts about the security and handling of such a high-profile prisoner, doubts that persist to this day. Pause 3S. As the dust settled on the immediate chaos of the assassination and Oswald's subsequent murder, the American public was left grappling with more questions than answers. In this uncertainty, the fertile ground for conspiracy theories grew. Theories ranged from involvement by the Mafia, the Soviet Union, or even the CIA. Each theory pointed to different potential motives and methods, reflecting the deep anxieties and divisions within the U.S. at the height of the Cold War. This scene explores how these theories took root in the public consciousness, fueled by inconsistencies in official accounts and Oswald's murky past. As we delve into the complexities of these theories, we see a nation struggling to make sense of a tragedy that shook the world to its core. In response to the national shock and lingering questions, President Lyndon B. Johnson established the President's Commission on the Assassination of President Kennedy, commonly known as the Warren Commission, in late November 1963. Chaired by Chief Justice Earl Warren, the commission was tasked with investigating the circumstances surrounding JFK's assassination. After nearly 10 months of investigation, the Warren Commission concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone in killing Kennedy, and that Jack Ruby also acted alone in murdering Oswald. The report aimed to put to rest the widespread speculation and rumors of a conspiracy. However, the commission's findings were met with skepticism by many Americans. Critics questioned the thoroughness of the investigation and pointed out various inconsistencies and oversights, which fueled ongoing debates and conspiracy theories. Pause 3S. In the wake of the Warren Commission's report, a wave of doubt swept across the nation. This skepticism wasn't limited to the fringes, but permeated through all levels of society, affecting even those who initially accepted the official findings. The public's growing mistrust was not just a reaction to the assassination itself, but to how the investigation was conducted and presented to the public. Major newspapers and television networks began to question the conclusions of the Warren Commission, leading to a surge in investigative journalism. This period marked the beginning of a more cynical and questioning attitude towards government, which would eventually influence major political and social movements in the decades to follow. As the nation grappled with these doubts, the seeds of modern conspiracy theories were sown. setting the stage for ongoing debates about truth and transparency in government operations. Despite the official account provided by the Warren Commission, numerous alternative theories about JFK's assassination have flourished. These range from involvement by the CIA, the Mafia, Cuban exiles, or even the Soviet Union, to theories about additional gunmen on the grassy knoll in Dealey Plaza. These conspiracy theories persist due to various factors: discrepancies in the evidence, the mysterious deaths of witnesses, and a general mistrust in government transparency. They reflect a deep-seated skepticism about official narratives and a belief that the true story is more complex and hidden. Exploring these theories provides insight not only into the assassination itself, but also into the American psyche and the profound impact that this event had on the nation's trust in its leaders and institutions. Pause 3S. The swell of public opinion has always played a pivotal role in shaping the narrative surrounding JFK's assassination. Following the Warren Commission's report, a wave of skepticism washed over the American public, leading many to question not just the findings, but the integrity of the institutions that delivered them. This scene explores how public opinion, fueled by a growing distrust and the relentless pursuit of truth by investigative journalists and concerned citizens, influenced the government's decision to reinvestigate the assassination. Amidst this climate of doubt, the media played a crucial role, not just as a purveyor of news, but as a platform for debate and discussion, becoming a battleground where various theories clashed and flourished. The power of public opinion, amplified by the media, ultimately compelled the government to take further action, leading to the establishment of the House Select Committee on Assassinations. This scene underscores the impact of collective belief and the crucial role it plays in the pursuit of justice and truth. In 1976, continuing public dissatisfaction led to the formation of the House Select Committee on Assassinations. This committee conducted a new investigation into the killings of both President Kennedy and Martin Luther King Jr. It ultimately concluded in 1979 that Kennedy was probably assassinated as a result of a conspiracy, although it was unable to identify a second gunman or the extent of the conspiracy. This finding contradicted the Warren Commission's report and reopened public debate on the assassination. The committee's use of acoustic analysis in making its determination added a scientific dimension to the investigation, though it was later contested. The findings, while not definitive, kept the door open on the question of a broader conspiracy, suggesting that the full truth might never be known. Pause 3S. In the wake of the House Select Committee on Assassinations, a renewed interest in forensic science emerged. As the committee utilized acoustic analysis to suggest a second gunman, experts and the public alike became more aware of the potential and limitations of forensic technologies in solving historical mysteries. This scene delves into the advancements in forensic science since the 1960s, exploring how techniques such as ballistics, fingerprint analysis, and digital enhancements have evolved. We also examine specific instances where these technologies were applied to the Kennedy assassination, shedding light on how forensic evidence has played a crucial role in re-evaluating the events of that day. Despite the advancements, the application of forensic science in the Kennedy case continues to stir debate, highlighting the complexities of reconstructing events from limited and aged evidences. The media played a crucial role in shaping public perception of JFK's assassination. From the live coverage of the assassination and Oswald's murder to the ongoing investigative reporting, the media has been both a tool for information and a catalyst for conspiracy theories. Over the decades, public sentiment about the assassination has fluctuated, influenced by new evidence, changing political climates, and the release of previously classified documents. Public interest remains high, as demonstrated by the continued production of documentaries, books, and films on the subject. Media portrayal of the event and its aftermath has helped to cement the assassination in the American consciousness, making it a subject of enduring fascination and speculation. As we delve deeper into the technological advancements of the 21st century, it's evident how modern technology has reshaped our understanding of historical events like the JFK assassination. With the advent of digital forensics, enhanced audio and video analysis tools, and the proliferation of online archives, researchers and the public alike now have unprecedented access to detailed evidence and data. These technological tools have allowed for the re-examination of crucial evidence, such as the Zapruder film, using stabilization and enhancement techniques that were unimaginable in the 1960s. Additionally, sophisticated algorithms and data modeling have enabled experts to simulate scenarios and debunk or support various conspiracy theories with a higher level of precision. Moreover, the internet has democratized information, enabling independent researchers and citizen journalists to publish their findings, engage with others worldwide, and challenge official narratives more robustly. This shift has not only fueled ongoing public interest, but has also led to calls for further transparency and the release of still classified documents related to the assassination. In this era of digital enlightenment, the intersection of technology and historical inquiry is providing new insights and challenging old assumptions, ensuring that the debate over the events of November 22, 1963, continues to evolve. The assassination of JFK has permeated American culture, inspiring an array of artistic expressions from films like JFK, directed by Oliver Stone, to countless books, plays, and songs. These cultural products reflect America's ongoing fascination with Kennedy and the mysteries surrounding his death. This event has also become a symbolic reference point in discussions about political change, loss of innocence, and the impact of media in shaping historical narratives. The assassination's portrayal in culture often mirrors the societal attitudes of the times, serving as a lens through which to view America's fears and hopes. The enduring cultural impact underscores the assassination's significance as more than just a historical event. It is a pivotal moment that continues to influence American identity and collective memory. Pause 3S. In this brief interlude, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound journey we've explored together. As we transition from the cultural ripples to the enduring legacy of JFK, consider how this pivotal moment in history has shaped not only political landscapes, but also personal beliefs and cultural expressions across generations. How has the story of JFK touched your life or influenced your views? We invite you to pause, reflect, and join us as we continue to uncover the layers of impact left by one of America's most charismatic leaders. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the legacy of JFK, a legacy that extends beyond his years and continues to inspire global aspirations and dreams. John F. Kennedy's legacy is a complex tapestry of unfulfilled potential and lasting influence. His vision for America included strides in civil rights, space exploration, and international diplomacy. Despite his presidency being cut short, many of his initiatives, such as the Peace Corps and the push for the moon landing, have had lasting impacts. Kennedy's charisma and visionary leadership continue to inspire politicians and citizens alike. His speeches and policies are frequently cited as embodying the ideals of American democracy and civic responsibility. Reflecting on what might have been if Kennedy had lived longer provides a poignant reminder of the abruptness of his departure and the speculative nature of his uncompleted agenda. Pause 3S. We'll be right back to our exploration of the JFK assassination, but first, a brief moment to thank our sponsors. Their support makes it possible for us to bring these in-depth historical analyses to you. Whether you're a history buff, a student, or just someone curious about the past, our sponsors provide products and services that enrich your learning experience. Stay tuned, and we'll return shortly with more insights into one of the most significant events in American history. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting our sponsors. The assassination of John F. Kennedy remains one of the most traumatic and debated events in American history. This essay has explored various aspects of the assassination, from the immediate impact and official investigations to the lasting cultural legacy and the myriad conspiracy theories that have emerged. As we continue to analyze and discuss this pivotal moment, it is crucial to approach the subject with a critical eye and a willingness to consider multiple perspectives. The search for the full truth may be an ongoing endeavor, but it is one that holds the key to understanding not just a moment in history, but also a significant chapter in the story of America. Encouraging ongoing inquiry and dialogue is essential as each generation re-examines this event and its implications. The assassination of JFK, despite the passage of time, remains a profound part of our collective history, inviting reflection, analysis, and ultimately, a deeper understanding of the American experience.